Welcome back today, friend. Join me as I hunt for the rare 10 baht coin from Thailand 2008 and see if I can find one. The 10 baht coin from Thailand, minted in 2008, is a fascinating piece that stands out among other coins due to its unique characteristics and the stories behind its creation. This coin, part of the Thai currency series, has garnered attention not only for its design, but also for its rarity. Finding this rare coin can be quite a challenge for collectors. One of the main reasons is its limited availability. Most of these coins were circulated and used for everyday transactions, which means many of them have worn out over time. As a result, coins in good condition are hard to come by. The market value of the 10 baht coin from 2008 can also make it difficult for collectors to get their hands on. Depending on its condition and rarity, the price can vary significantly. Some collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins that are in excellent condition or have unique features. Another challenge collectors face is the authentication process. With counterfeits in circulation, it's crucial to verify the coin's authenticity. This requires a good understanding of the coin specifications and, sometimes, professional appraisal. Delving into the design of the 10 baht coin, we find a rich history embedded in its details. The coin features a portrait of King Bhumibol Adulyadej, the ninth monarch of Thailand, who reigned from 1946 to 2016. The obverse side showcases the king's image, while the reverse side displays a depiction of the Phra, that Sankarachai, a sacred Buddha image. The historical significance of this coin is deeply connected to Thailand's recent history and its monarchy. The coin serves as a tangible link to the country's past and its cultural heritage. For collectors, owning such a piece is not just about adding a rare item to their collection, but also this coin is a gem for collectors. History. But it's often interestingly, many coin collectors struggle to identify valuable coins. Some batches were minted with slight often overlooked despite its rarity, making them highly I've seen many collectors pass on this coin without these variations might include differences in the metal composition or minted in large quantities. The minting process itself makes it is also noteworthy. This variation are produced is what sets it using a combination of metals. The 2008 10 baht coin features a unique durability. With a portrait understanding these details can enhance a collector's appreciation for the coin. It was minted using one of the most fascinating aspects of the 10 baht giving it a distinct that collectors may not know. The minting process involves a combination of automated and manual some coins have a special marking or error that occurred during the minting process. To spot the rare variations, collectors need to look closely at the coin's design. There have been notable sales of these coins at 2008 10 baht where collectors have paid significant amounts for the common version. These unique marking is a small errors can dramatically increase the coin's value. Collectors are always on the lookout carefully such anomalies variation, as they can make the rarity of this coin makes it highly rarity and unique features of its value can range from a few hundred to some remarkable sales. So what makes this coin numismatic auctions? The rarity prices have soared for coins with exceptional characteristics among collectors or provenance. Its value is also influenced by its condition, not only among seasoned collectors, but also among newcomers to the coin is an important find for collectors. In summary, and its appeal lies in its rarity and historical minted in 2008. Key points to remember holds a special place in the numismatic process due to its distinct markings that set it apart significance and rarity. If you're passionate about whether you're a seasoned collector, share your thoughts in the comments below. Starting out, this coin is definitely worth learning more. Don't forget to check out my other videos. If you've had any experiences with coin collecting, especially with the 10 baht coin from Thailand, I'd love to hear. You'll discover the fascinating leave your stories and questions in the comments 10 baht coin. Also, be sure to check out my other video on rare coins. This coin is a gem for collectors for more exciting, but it's often overlooked. Welcome back, my dear friends. You know, there are moments in life when something so simple, so ordinary at first glance, turns out to carry a world of memories, stories, and hidden worth. And today, I'm going to share one of those stories with you. A story about a coin. Not just any coin, but a coin that has quietly carried the pride, the history, and the heartbeat of a nation. I'm talking about the 1999 Philippines 5 peso coin. And you might be wondering, the 5 peso coin from 1999? What could be so special about that? Well, my friend, sometimes it's not the size, the color, or even the face value of a thing that makes it priceless. It's the story it carries, the hands it's passed through, the pockets it's rested in, the lives it has touched. By the time you finish watching this, you might just find yourself digging through your father's old drawer or calling your uncle in Manila to ask, hey, do you still have that old coin lying around? Because this 5 peso isn't just a piece of metal. It's a witness to history. Issued by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, it came into circulation in the late 1990s, a time when the Philippines was standing at a crossroads. Political shifts, economic battles, and the unbreakable spirit of its people shaped every coin minted during that period. And though it was meant to be just another coin for markets and jeepney rides, its limited mintage, its meaningful design, and its deep connection to national pride turned it into something far more valuable. And before we dive deeper, just take a moment to think about the Philippines itself. Over 7,000 islands, every one of them holding its own traditions, its own memories. A coin like this doesn't just pay for goods. It carries with it the scent of those island breezes, the noise of Manila traffic, the peace of Palawan's beaches, and the stories of families who lived and laughed in the heart of Cebu. Each one of these coins became a silent witness to a million little stories: a grandmother buying rice, a student catching a tricycle home, a father sending coins in a letter to his child working abroad. Now, on the front of this coin, there's a face that deserves more than just a passing glance. Emilio Aguinaldo. Not just a name in history books, but a man who led with heart, who stood for freedom when it wasn't easy, who dreamt of a nation free from chains. And imagine this, friends, carrying a coin in your pocket, knowing it holds the face of someone who fought for every breath of freedom you enjoy today. That's not just currency. That's a piece of your nation's soul. And when you flip this coin over, you'll see the seal of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, with the year 1999 shining below it. But why is that year so rare? Some say it was policy. Some call it strategy. Others believe it was mere chance. Whatever the reason, not many of these coins made it out. And because of that, every surviving one feels like a lost letter from the past, a secret message from a time when people struggled, hoped, and believed in better days. And you know how every rare thing in this world comes with its legends? Oh, this coin has them too. Whispers of minting errors, a face slightly tilted, a misplaced letter, or a mark so faint that only the keenest eyes notice. These tiny imperfections turn these coins into treasures. People talk of old men finding them in drawers untouched for years, of street vendors mistaking them for regular change, and of lucky buyers spotting them in dusty market stalls. Stories like these aren't just rumors. They're the heartbeat of this community. And you'll be surprised to know, what once was worth just 5 pesos, a mere 9 cents in US money, can now fetch up to $50, $100, even $200 depending on its condition. But to be honest with you, its real worth isn't in the money. It's in the memories, the nostalgia, the silent connection it gives to home, to childhood, to your elders. I've spoken to overseas workers who've kept one of these coins tucked away in their wallets, not for value, but for that feeling, that little piece of home they can hold when homesickness creeps in. A keepsake from their mothers, a memento from their first earnings, a coin they flipped as a child to decide who runs to buy ice cream. How do you even put a price on something like that? And if we talk about the metal itself, it's nothing extravagant. Nickel-plated steel, 7.7 grams, 25 millimeters in size. Made to be tough, to endure years of pockets, vending machines, and market stalls. And yet, very few remain today in fine condition, as if time itself wanted to leave only a handful behind for those who truly value them. I'll tell you one story that always gives me chills. A vendor in Quezon City, simple, humble man, finds a coin with Aguinaldo's face slightly tilted. At first, he thought it was useless, a mistake, but a collector recognized it for what it was. That coin was sold for a price the vendor had never imagined in his lifetime. And you know what he did? He didn't buy gold chains or fancy clothes. He used it to buy books for his grandchildren. Because even in fortune, our people think of family first. Today, collectors all over the world, from old numismatists in Manila to young hobbyists in New York, trade stories in hopes of finding the elusive perfect 1999 5-peso coin. Facebook groups, YouTube channels, collectors' forums, all filled with people who understand that sometimes the smallest things hold the biggest worth. And there's a beautiful belief, too. Some say that if you carry a 1999 5-peso coin in your wallet, it will bring you luck, wealth, and keep you safe. Maybe it's superstition, maybe it's magic, or maybe it's just that we choose to believe in things that remind us of home. Friends, every coin has a story, but this one is special. It's not about how shiny it is or how heavy it feels. It's about what it meant to those who held it. And maybe, just maybe, there's one sitting in your old box of coins right now, waiting to be rediscovered. So tell me, have you ever held one? Is there a coin in your family's drawer with a story attached to it? If this video made you remember your home, your parents, or that old sorry store near your childhood house, hit that like button and subscribe. Not for me, but for the stories we'll uncover together. Because sometimes it's not about the money we